don't forget to subscribe for more reviews. Please also like. Thank you.
I don't know what's real anymore. I've opened up the door to nowhere.
Hello there everyone, Tom here again, and I had a very special package come in on the post today, and that was this guy right here. So today we have the privilege of taking a look at the third of the Dinoforce robot team. This is the KO version of an upscaled version of the Power of the Primes. Is it Power of the Primes? Yeah, I think it is. Dinobots. Obviously, as I've mentioned in previous videos, the color scheme is quite garish. However, it works if you consider these G2. So, having said that, why don't we go ahead and crack open the box and see what we get inside. Right out of the box, the initial impression I have is, interesting. He's got some die cast on him. This is die cast right here. The foot feels like die cast. Is that the only die cast? Yeah, that's plastic. Plastic, plastic. Okay, so this part is die cast and the feet are die cast. He's got he's a little bit heavier than regular Swoop, but not by a whole lot. Let's see here. Stand up, man. He comes with a gun, which is it's got the larger than 5mm port. I don't know if it's 5 or 6, but it's not a bad sculpt. It's not a bad sculpt. Let's see. Here's the one from the blue dinosaur, the Triceratops, and you know something? They're the exact same weapon. So yeah, okay, hey, that's something. Speaking of which, why don't I go ahead and just bring out the other two so that you can see what they look like here as a team. He's a little bit taller. There we go. So here's what the three of them look like together. Alright. And of course, here it is with the mold that it was initially based off of, which is Swoop, Power of the Primes. And you can see he's significantly taller. Okay. He also comes with the foot, the same one that we had with the blue Triceratops. This thing just pops in here like this, and it is considerably larger than the other feet because it's been upscaled. Okay, and he comes with the sword. Alright, that's the accessories, that's the things. Why don't we take us a look here at the bot. Right off the bat, we can see the head sculpt, and he has some really nicely painted red eyes. The yellow is bright and crisp. He has what looks to be translucence on the side of his head. The mouth sculpt looks kind of like he's got duck lips, but you know, we can live with that. We have some red paint right here. All this is paint. This is white plastic, unless I'm badly mistaken. White plastic, all this is paint. So he is painted very well. Have some red plastic, some red paint here on this kind of grayish plastic. This is yellow plastic. The eyes are red, which is really neat. Coming on down the figure, we have some gray on the calves, or is it thighs? The thighs. The feet, white and black, and Yeah, that's plastic. So I imagine that's black on white plastic. This is gray plastic. We get some gray coming down through here. Yeah, he's got quite a bit of paint on him. The side of the figure looks like this. The back of the figure looks like this. Yeah, I mean he's a pretty decent looking little figure, and I keep pointing out, if you consider him G2, then this color scheme is not bad. Height wise, coming to the top of the head crest, I would say that is approximately, it looks weird on camera here, but let's call it 7. Let's call it 7. Shoulder to shoulder, we're looking at 2.5. Let's go from this point to this point. We're looking at 5 inches. Let's see, we did height, we did width, the depth. What's the deepest point on this thing? Probably right here. And we're looking at just under 2 inches. Okay. Articulation in this mode, the head can go all the way around, but it's not really happy to do so. It gets caught up in this piece right here. The wings have a hinge here, which allows them to go in and out. They have a hinge here, which lets them go up or down that far. This hinges out, so you can make it do what you wish, like this. I thought it went backwards. It does right here. The arm is on a mushroom peg, which you can see right here. Lets it go this far up. So he can definitely go wee. Okay. He could go all the way around if the wing wasn't in the way, but it is. You have a mushroom peg right here, which you can see. Gives you your upper bicep rotation. Elbow 90 degrees, and the wrist can go in or out if you need it to do that for some reason. There is waist rotation. Now the beak has a port right here, and here is a plug. It is supposed to plug in right here, which is something that my Combiner Wars one never did. These are not T-jointed ball joints. These are hinges, and they go out to right there and forward and back to here. So he can do the American splits with no problem, but he's not going to be able to do the full Chinese. You have a mushroom peg right here, right there, which allows for thigh rotation. Over 90 degree of bend at the knee in this mode. And the feet, there is a hinge right here which allows the feet to go up and down. There is no rocker. That's his articulation. Let's see here. Okay, tell you what folks, why don't we take this opportunity to put in some scale comparisons here. So let's transform old Swoop here, or whatever his name is. First thing we do is pop this up and pull it up, and this will lock very lightly on the top here. The wings come out. Rotate the bicep. There is a tab right here that will plug into a port right here. Rotate, plug in, he says. Usually I don't have this much trouble tucking in hand. There we go. It's just all how you hold your jaw, apparently. Plug in right there. Take your leg here, extend it up. Take your leg and extend it up, and they will tab together just like this. Take your legs here, push the feet forward, legs, feet, and here we have Swoop in his Dino mode. Yeah, this is a Dino mode, alright. Wingtip to wingtip. Measuring in at approximately 10.5 inches based on how I'm looking at it. I know it looks a little different on camera. You'll just have to kind of trust me on that. Lengthwise, with the head fully extended, we're looking at, let's call that 7. height-wise, how are we going to judge this? Because the feet are adjustable. Tell you what, why don't I do it like this? From the bottom to the top here, maybe 1 3/4 inches. Alright, so here's Swoop. Articulation in this mode. Does the mouth open? Yes. Holy crap, they painted his teeth silver. Can you all see that? They painted his teeth silver. That's cool. This is white. This is yellow plastic they've painted white. We have the red eyes. The head can go up and down a little bit. There's no wiggle. The wings, you have all the articulation you had before. The feet can go down. They can go up that far. And they're kind of weak. They don't really want to support him. Okay, why don't I take this opportunity here, and why don't we do some scale comparisons in this mode. Is that another Dinobot? It is. It's a Chinese knockoff Dinobot. I thought you promised not to buy any more of those. Well, I did, but there's a few more coming. No more Dinobots. Alright, get the hell out of here, Nemesis. You know what I would say. Get out! What do you say, folks? We transform this guy into foot mode. Oh, that's tight. Holy crap. When in doubt, grab a screwdriver. And here we have foot mode. Grab the foot. He's a foot. Articulation in this mode. That thing rocks. Move it forward and back just a tinge. Arm mode. Let's see here. Pull that down. Push these over. I guess you could do that for the leg mode too. Let's see here. Get this out. Get that out. Put that back in place. Put these together. Let's see here. Rotate at the waist, which means that's not going to stay in there like that. That's okay. That comes down. Cover, cover. Bam. Arm mode. Or something like that. I'm sure it's fine. Okay, so that was pretty easy. Final thoughts wise, this thing is pretty good. Plastic quality is decent. The articulation is exactly what you expect with the Combiner Wars one. He transforms into an arm or a leg or whatever the hell that was. I guess he's okay. He's just the oversized version of the Combiner Wars Swoop with garish colors. He's got a lot of paint on him. He's got some die cast. Is that die cast? No, that's plastic. What was I thinking was die cast? This is die cast. Am I sure that's plastic? Yeah, it's plastic. So this is die cast. That might be the only die cast on him now that I've got him up and actually feeling him and trying to figure him out. Do I recommend him? Yeah. As I've said before with the other two, if you're looking for a G2 Dinobot set, this works just fine. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the 4th and 5th review for these guys.
Thank you for watching my Papa's channel. Please subscribe and like. Thank you.
Vitamins, John. Operators are standing by.